Hey guys, Hump Day update. Valentine's Day, you get your sweetie a card, flowers, and candy. Taking her out for lobster dinner tonight. The local Houlihan's. You better. Make it a great day here today on Hump Day. Free Mo Valley action coming your way. Couple things we're going to talk about before we get to the free play that are, you stay dialed in. The value of a point or two in college basketball. I cannot stress to you enough as a professional handicapper that you need to realize that you're betting into numbers and not betting into games. You go to all these sports forums, these wannabe guys that think they're haters and the handicappers don't know jack shit. And we know everything and this, that, and the other. And they'll do a game write-up on Team A versus Team B and it's that long like reading War and Peace, and not once do they ever refer to the line. Team A can blow out Team B. This player can do that. That player can do that. I don't give a crap. You look at, you're betting into numbers, not games, and numbers are absolutely freaking important. Last night is a prime example of line swings. You know, these sports books now, it's not like the old days. You know, I've been doing this 26 years, so I've been around. And now with the evolution of the internet and supercomputers, these things work on CG Technology in Las Vegas has a computer that works on 7,000 different algorithms per minute to arrive at a line. That's what you're up against. That's how sharp these lines are. Okay? Just to give you an example. Last night, the free play on the Rutgers game, Northwestern, I put out at 126. It landed on 125. Took the under, so that was a winner, but it dropped to 124. So it went 2 points, 126 to 124, landed on 125. People were commenting, what do you think? If I put out a number and it goes down 2 points, you probably don't want to bet it, okay? Landed on 1 point differential there. That's how sharp these numbers are. That's how hard it is to win doing what we do for a living. It's difficult. Last night, college basketball had a winning night. Nebraska Cornhuskers right there. Huskers. I'm a Husker. Laying 3, won by 4. 1 point. They dropped down to 2. Some people got a 2-point line, but 3-point line, they won by 4. 1 point. Alabama opened up at 147 on the total against LSU last night. Dropped down to 144. I still took the under because Alabama was like 12-1 on unders in the SEC, or 11-1 on unders in SEC. So it opened up at 147, closed at 144, took the under. It landed on 145. Again, 1 point. 2-unit loss there, 4-unit win on Nebraska, 4-unit win on the Spurs over. Here's another scenario I'm going to give you that you can learn from. You know, I like to fade road teams toward the end of the stretch. San Antonio Spurs are one of those teams you got to watch out for because they're so well coached. But anytime you have a team that plays at Denver and Utah on back-to-back nights, no matter what reverse role, what order they're in, the second night, whether they played at Denver and then play at Utah, or they played at Utah and then play at Denver, the second night you want to fade that team or look at taking it over. Teams that play in the altitude back-to-back nights rarely play any defense on the second night. Rarely. Proof point last night, over 208, no sweat winner. No sweat winner. And Spurs got crushed, got beat. So, that being said, there's a couple of capping scenarios you need to consider if you're doing this on your own. But remember, numbers, not games. Tonight, one of the best nights I've seen in college basketball during the week, probably all season. A rare 5-play card, 15 units of action, 4 sides and a totals play. Okay? I'll call it the Valentine's Day Massacre. I'm going to be Al Capone today. Okay? Valentine's Day Massacre on the books, college basketball. Click the link below. NBA, told you I was going to bounce back last night. Bounce back. 10-2 run. 20-7 overall. Plus 35 units my last 12 cards. And plus 64 units on the year. You want to win? Click. Guaranteed. Come on. That's simple. That's the hype. Okay? And by the way, I did enjoy the Missouri-Texas A&M game last night. Didn't put any money on it. Drove down to Columbia. Watched a great basketball game between 2 very good teams. Boy, I tell you what, if Missouri, they had that Porter Jr. kid that got hurt. And word is, this kid who's one of the top 3 players in the country that came to Missouri with this new head coach they got, has been working out with the team and may in fact show up at the end of February leading into March Madness. If he does, you want to watch out for the Missouri Tigers. Just FYI. And trust me, I live in Kansas City. I'm not a Tiger fan. I'm a Husker fan. Okay? Just telling you. Word on the street. Free play tonight. Mo Valley action. Let's do it again. We rode them on Saturday. We'll ride them again on Hump Day. We're going to take the Drake Bulldogs at home. 8-2-1 against the spread. Their last 11 at home. This is a home road dichotomy. Northern Iowa won last night. One of the worst teams in the league. 4-10 in conference play. They're 10-4 at home. Now they're 11-4 at home. And they're a bottom feeder. Home road dichotomy in the Mo Valley Conference is as apparent as any league, any conference in college basketball. Tonight you got Indiana State, who, by the way, 1-5 straight up at ATS. Their last 6 are on a downward spiral here. Drake's a good team that just has underperformed all year long. They looked really good in the early season. And now they're kind of getting it back a little bit, but I like them here at home, laying 2.5 to 3. I'm going to call 3 the official line. Center Rickman for Indiana, they didn't score a lot of points, but he's a big presence in there and going to cost them getting some boards here. I like Drake laying this number at home, -3 against Indiana State tonight. They beat them 75-72 on the road back on the 6th of January. Let's take Drake, Mo Valley home team. I'm not interested with Loyola Chicago laying 11 in Valpo. They should crush them, but they're catching up on. They're starting to put a lot of premium points on Loyola Chicago, who's the leader in that conference, is going to win the conference tournament too. Great basketball team, by the way, but they're in the Mo Valley, so they're flying under the radar. But nonetheless, we're going to take Drake tonight at home minus a short number. Mo Valley, best of luck. 5-play college basketball card, my biggest Wednesday card of the season. And NBA continues to just absolutely pound the books into submission. Another one tonight for you in the NBA, a 4-unit best bet. Come to Docs, click, win, invest. Let's get it done.